Morning, everybody. Just thought I'd put a quick video together on videoing your test to help put your music towards it. Just a few points to go over. Firstly, you need to start your videoing from C. You need to remember as a writer, you need to indicate when your music starts and choose where you're going to start that music from so that you can get your entry at A and your intro music up to your first halt. I know some of you don't actually do the halt, and then have some indicators within your music to say where you need to halt. And then you can proceed on with the music that you're wanting to use for the pace you're going into, which is likely to be your trot music. And then try and ride through your test as accurately as you can for now so we can get a good gauge on the music tempo and where to put any transitions that between the paces or even into different sort of movements. So onto your circles. So Jodie's going to be coming up to walk here again at A. So we need to start thinking about blending the walk music or a transition so that flows. And then by the time she's in walk, she's well and truly into her walk music. And then after her free walk here, does a transition back to medium walk. And we'll need to do the same to go back into the trot music. So we're going to have to start thinking about blending music here back into the trot work. And again, so that she's straight into her trot music early. After she does this circle here, she pushes through into canter transition. So again, it's going to be the same thing, and I would recommend putting some kind of chimes or bells, marker type things to help her know where she's up to in her music. This is going to be a little challenging for us, particularly in Jodie's freestyle. She has a movement here that she's included where she canters across the diagonal and she makes a trot transition at close to F and then between A and K canter again. So she's got a small amount of trot work there, which we will try and use a piece of music within a canter music that sort of blends with that part of the movement for the change of canter leads. Had a little mistake there, which we will fix over the next few weeks before we perform it. And then again, we've got blend the music here for a trot transition, and we continue on in trot. And then she has a long and low. Again, I wouldn't be looking at changing the music for the long and low trot or the long and low walk, but definitely trying to choose a section of the track that sort of fits with that feel. And then she's back to working trot down the centre line. A lot of people use a bit more powerful music for the final centre line. It's really up to you, but again, you've got to try and indicate when you're coming up to that halt, and then track obviously stops at the final halt and salute. You need to leave enough time in the for your salute as well before you finish the track.